Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 6 of House 6 of the Drifter Challenge. And if you are returning, welcome back. And we are right where we left off. We have Felix making some garden salad. I still don't have a stove for them because I want their cooking skill to be higher. And we probably need to earn a little bit more money too, but we obviously have a little bit of money. We could buy a stove, but I'd rather buy a better stove than a cheap stove. We bought the fridge when we had absolutely no money and we needed some source of food, which it'll eventually get replaced too. But for now, he actually even wants to buy an oven because he's inspired. But yeah, you'll have to wait. So Fleur is writing. She needs to get to level 4, and she's very tired, and she's having fun because she's listening to some music. Let's see. Do they need to become BFFs? I think maybe they do for the romance aspiration. We can't do that while she's writing. What does she want to do here? She wants to practice writing. It's not very useful. Buy a bee box. Well, maybe Felix needs to learn the flower arranging skill. He's not getting very much done. I think we need a better bed for them than the one they have, because I don't think it gives them the best. Oh good, she got her book done, but she did not. So why don't you come grab a serving? And Felix, you're eating. And it was excellent. Good. Let's check you where you are with the Master Vampire. So you got everything from that you could get from that. And the Nerd Brain. You still need to finish reading that book and get to level 3 of Logic. So let's open the fridge and put that away. So we have a second one now. Got lots of food. I'm not going to buy a chef station. Maybe we'll have room in our mansion to possibly get a chef station when we actually build. You want to upgrade an object. Well, we can consider that one. Practicing programming seems kind of useless, so we're going to say no to that. And you want to have a water balloon fight, I'm pretty sure. No. Harvest a plant. Well, we'll consider that one. That's an option. So for now, you guys can chat. Why don't you serenade? And then why don't we see if we can become BFFs? Profess undying love. Compliment appearance. And let's see. Friendly. Banter with old friend. Have you become BFFs? I didn't think you had, actually. Maybe we have, and I didn't even realize it. Best friends. Okay, you did. So, have you on your love soulmate aspiration? Oh, we need to do dates. So we have achieved soulmate relationship with spouse and got all that done. We need to do some dates, but I'm not sure that today, right now, is a good time. She's all flirty, but she's also really, really tired. So I think she needs to go. Why don't you just go have a sleep, Fleur, when you're finished? And his needs are, he's a little tired, but why don't we come out here and check pockets for seeds. And I think since we're going to try, we need to have our Nubu soon. We need some strawberries. Nope, he didn't get anything. And since he didn't get anything, why don't we come here and under household, we're going to purchase some seeds is what we're going to do. Not going to purchase gifts. We're going to go under gardening. And unfortunately, strawberries is not one of the things you can buy here. But it is a spring plant. So we're going to buy a seasonal spring plant package. And maybe we'll get crocuses while we're at it. So we're going to open. And we got crocuses. First go. What did we get now? I got daisies. And more crocuses. And carrots. I don't want carrots. I want strawberries. So let's try that again. How much money are we going to go through just to get these strawberries? I don't think they tend to be under the starter fruits. I think they are uncommon. And he's not high enough to get... we got our strawberries. Well, may as well open up the rest since we did. Should we get more crocuses? More crocuses? Do you know how hard a time I have finding crocuses usually? It's like... And we got 9 apple trees. So we'll put the apple tree there. And we will plant a strawberry. And it's not spring, so we're going to plant that outside. Plant that in the covered area, I should say, and not outside. And then it would have been nice if we would have got some more strawberries, I have to say. And we'll plant our carrots. And we'll plant a tulip there. And you may as well actually go have a little sleep at the same time as your wife, because she'll probably be up a little later. So we'll breed these frogs and maybe we can do a date now that you're both here. So they're going to have a little rest, and then I will be back. So they've had a rest, and I actually realized their stuff is getting in their inventory, and I don't quite want to get rid of it yet. So I'm going to get, but I don't want it in their inventory either. So I'm going to get a chest for them to have, to put some of their items in that they have in their inventory, the things I don't want to get rid of. And I've already put those to be planted. And the apple I might keep because they might need that for their potions. And the bonsai, I'm not sure if I planted that. And the bird of paradise, the lilies, let me check. I might actually just sell the lilies because there's no point. If we have lilies out here planted, we don't really need them. So we're going to sell the lilies. And we have a crocus there, but we're going to keep it for now just because we don't, if we need some, and we have chrysanthemums. I'm going to double check that we have it. And then I'm going to give the strawberries to her because she's the one who's going to need them. And I have to check to see if we have a daisy outside planted already. And so that's good. She doesn't have a lot. And we can breed the frogs again. I think they're both kind of hungry. So we should probably let them have something to eat. And she doesn't have to work today, so that's kind of nice. And then hopefully she'll get her promotion when she goes to work next. I think you're hungry too, so you should get some leftovers also. And then why don't you ask on a date? And we can try and have a date at home. We could go out, but we're just going to have a date at home. Maybe we should go out while we can, since we're going to be hopefully having a baby soon. So we're going to compliment outfit. We'll do the countdown if we actually need, when we need to. No, when, because obviously they have to have, I don't know if you're supposed to be able, I think you have to have the baby. I've never really paid attention because I've always had the babies and never adopted. Deep conversation. So we need to flirt with our date. So where's flirt when we want it? Express fondness. And we don't want to do it again. Don't want to repeat ourselves. Blow a kiss. And then Fleur, while you're here, so you've got your first good book written, we should put you on the same aspiration because the date was going to count for both of you, and it would be kind of silly not to have you on here. So there we go. And but we may as well do as much of this romantic stuff as we can before we do end up having a new boo. But we're not pregnant yet, so we have time. And let's see, we got 2 flirts with our date. Discuss interests. And flirt with your date while flirty. Well, we're not flirty, but we don't need to be. We already have a gold. Since we have a gold, I'm actually going to quit the date. Just because we may as well get on to the next one. And we're going to go on another date. This is a quick way to get through this aspiration, which we actually need to do for the next house. But I don't, especially if you can control both. But when you control both, I have them both do it. But when I can't control both, I just have, the one sim do it. Especially with the reputations. So much easier to get gold dates. So we need to, we have to be flirty at the same time if we want to go. If we do. We don't really need to. We could easily, because we could get our bucket, which I'm not sure where it is, but we have it. Maybe I never got it out of our inventory. We can put it on the floor and put it on, and they'd both be flirty instantly. It'd be really easy. But I don't really care. So we're going to discuss local fishing spots, discuss latest games. The last tier you need to earn, I believe it is 3 gold dates with your spouse. What's this you want to do? Publish a book. Well, we will eventually do that. We do have a sink right there, but I guess that sink is closer, so that's why you use that sink. Oh, I'm not going to fix this house very much because I'll probably build them like a different house for their actual house that I do. But I'm still trying to figure out what floor plan to use for that. And they don't have the money for like a big house, but this is going to be good enough. This is their starter home. Do conversation. I guess flirty things would help them become flirty. Since I don't feel like grabbing the thing out of our inventory that would make it really easy to get flirty. Romance, compliment appearance, and we're just trying to get the socialization done, really. Express fondness. Probably, I'm guessing I have enough things lined up. I probably don't need any more, so we'll do flirt. At least get through this. They can do more romantic things for this. How many points do we get for this anyway? 600. Very good. And there we go. We got our gold again. So we're gonna end this also. So we need to get 3 golds and 50 romantic gestures. And so he is the same. So now if I have them on it, any romantic interactions count for it. So anyway, so she kind of needs to have a shower, but maybe you should just have a rest because you're still a little tired. You're still needing to catch up. And they did try for a baby, so I think he is actually, she is. I noticed the double lines. So why don't you take a shower? But I'm not in a rush for her to like find out she's pregnant. That's why I just thought I would do it. So the pregnancy essentially takes 4 days because of that. Maybe I don't want her to sleep. Now that I think about it, why don't you come out here, nature, freelance botanist, and why don't you, is there anything that can be watered? Why don't you water? And you can come here and plant when you're finished. She just needs to get to like 10. That's all I really care about. Because a lot of the other stuff, not all of it, there's a few things, but a lot can be done passively with someone else being actively doing the gardening. And then why don't you get your gardening skill up by asking for tips and checking pockets for seeds? And then you could probably take a shower and then you can have a sleep. You can go back to sleep. I'm going to let you go back to sleep. And those are the frogs we should put in the family, into that inventory, the chest. So we're going to breed these frogs and we'll put them over here and breed them over there. And then we can leave them there for now. And let us open this and stick these in here because I don't want them. And then he has these extra ones which we're going to put in there also. And did we ever put a daisy out? I don't know. Why don't you come over here and ask for gardening tips and check pockets for seeds? This is a tulip, a carrot, a crocus, and a strawberry. So I don't think we've planted a daisy. So we'll plant the daisy, and this is bird of paradise, bird of paradise, bird of paradise. These are lilies. I'm not sure that we ever planted the chrysanthemum, so we should probably plant the chrysanthemum. There we go. So what did you get? Oh, you got Combinant Magic Bean, which we do not need. So why don't you join the freelancer career? Because that's easy to do. So work, we're going to find odd jobs. And she got to gardening level 2. Oh, I didn't mean odd jobs. Oh, we can look at these, but a mahi-mai of my own, need by Wednesday. He needs to keep or to cook See, I assume you have to actually catch that. Mayhem at the beach. So you need mischief skill at 4. You need no skill for this. Fitness of 2. Okay, well, I didn't actually mean this. I meant let's join a freelancer career. So let's try this again. Oh, did I invite you in? I don't think I invited you in. Or is that us? Oh, he looks kind of his... I realized. I thought he looks a little bit like the... From the back, it's probably the hair is the same as Rohan, the teen. So, okay, let's try this again. Let's go on to Felix. I might have even been on the wrong sim. We're going to find a job and not an odd job. Yeah, dancing isn't very productive. Either work on your skills. I guess it's productive when you need fun. So we want to become a freelancer. There we go. And when it pops up, we're going to join the programming. Okay, he has to choose the freelance agency. We're still waiting for that pop-up. Oh, it looked like he was going to... Anyways, computer experts is what we want. And why don't you sell all? And she's looking after her needs. He's a little tired too, so maybe we should get him to have his own nap. Once he's finished doing all of his selling. We're making a reasonable amount of money from the gardening. It's even better when they can supersell. Then it's very good. So let's take a look. His programming is probably not very high. It's only level 3. And I need his research and debate to be higher. So once he has those 2 up, then I'd probably get him to enroll in university also. So they're going to have a little nap, and I will be back. Well, they are done with their sleep, I should say. But I didn't have them fully sleep because I want them to go to bed this evening. But they were pretty tired for the time of day, so I let them have a sleep. So now they are watching some cooking channel to hopefully get their cooking skill up. And then I'm probably going to get her to do a little bit of writing. And I'm going to see about him getting a gig so he can get his programming up and actually make a little bit of money while he's doing it. Though I suppose you can always hack and do stuff like that. I could just have him do that anyways and then get a gig, because then he might get a better gig. But I'll probably get him to get a gig first. And I do have him on the soulmate aspiration, so why don't we have him? That's a lot of them seem to require him to move, so we can complement appearance while he's sitting where he is. I don't want to do it again. It's a bit repetitive. We can blow a kiss. Oh no, she's got refined. Well, I know what I want to do. I am gonna buy another way to get fame. I am gonna buy a under activities and skills and creative. I am going to buy one of those media stations. They're such a good way to make money also. So we're going to get that. And another way to get our charisma skill up is to get the media station table. So let's take a look at the one where they make videos on, which I find easier to find under miscellaneous electronics. And I'll just get this one. And I need to buy a chair because there's one comes with a chair, and I don't think it's the best chair, so that's why I often don't get that one. I just get them a chair. And this is at least comfort 1, comfort 4, and it's not really that much more expensive. So we'll buy the better one. And so you may as well come here and produce a new track. I think we're going to turn this... You're finished eating, so you don't need to do that either. Can we ask for garden? No, we can't because he's off. It's not an option. So we're going to try and get a gig for him. Check for gigs. He can still do odd jobs. So we don't have a lot of options because we're pretty low in terms of our skills. So far, this bubble security for bubble space which is probably hacking, gives us the most money. So we're going to do that one. So you're going to come here and let's see what we need to do for sure. We need to study security systems. So we're going to go under Freelancer and study security systems. Then we have to hack hosting service and then write a report. So, and he'll get more than 450 if he gets it done quickly. So that's kind of a nice thing. And she is, let's take a look at her. Well, we just want to get this started. We don't really care too much. And we'll see if it's poor. I'm not going to release it. And it is. So we're not going to release it. So we will just sell that for the whole simoleon it's going to be. And then we're going to produce a new track. I'm going to try that again. I might not really do much with this right now because she really needs to work on her writing skills. So I'll try and see. It's normal. So we'll release that one. I see you have food there, but you're not hungry, so we'll leave it. We're going to write a children's book, and then we're going to listen to pop. Because listening to pop music and eating strawberries is what influences girls. And I would like our first new boo, if she's pregnant, which I think she looked like she maybe was because her arrows were going down really quickly in terms of her hunger. So I am going to name this book. And she's going to work on that. He's working on his freelance stuff. But we are going to leave this part here. Thanks very much for watching. And I'll see you next time. Bye! This has been Jennifer. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more videos of challenge, let's plays, tutorials, and occasional speed builds, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks very much.